he had in the first meeting. Sevilla deserved nothing against City in the week. And let's see if Real Madrid bring the best out of Unai Emery's team here. There has been a number of changes in the summer. Players are trying to plant their feet in Andalusia and settle into a new league. I have to feel that Sevilla will certainly be missing their French international striker Kevin Gamero. Unai Emery missed him for the Manchester City defeat in midweek. It's Ciro Immobile, the Italian, who will lead the attack. Sevilla with 4 changes from that defeat against City. Mariano Ferreira, Andrioli, Steven Nzonzi and Ciro Immobile are the players coming in. Out go Koke, Kalojdziak, Iborra and Fernando Llorente. 4 changes too for Real Madrid, who are very, very fortunate to beat Paris Saint-Germain as offside against Bale. Real Madrid were outplayed virtually from start to finish at home to the French champions, yet Rafa Benitez emerged with a 1-0 win. A very fortunate goal scored by the substitute Nacho, who's one of 4 players coming in alongside Bale, Pepe and goalkeeper Kiko Casilla. Keylor Navas is injured. Varane is on the substitutes bench along with Hesse. Marcelo also misses out through injury. And alongside me, equally excited about what is potentially the game of the weekend, the last of the weekend. It's Terry Gibson.
No surprises looking at the tactics from Sevilla. Slight surprise from Real Madrid. It's Gareth Bale who's playing in the centre of attack. And now we'll go back onto his left wing position. Isco at the moment starting down the right flank. It's Gareth Bale who's attempting to be the focal point of attack for Real Madrid.
Kalojdziak didn't really want that from Sergio Rico. The Polish international managed to spirit the ball away.
See Bale making a run from a wider position. His movement was really good there just before. Just slightly mistimed the run.
Gareth Bale's missed the last 4 games with a calf injury. Here's Isco. Danilo. Getting a good run in the side, the Brazilian at right back, with Dani Carvajal on the injured list. Down goes Isco. An easy decision for the referee. Free kick in a good position here now for Real Madrid.
It's a ridiculous challenge from Konoplyanka. Foolish challenge, giving away a set piece, dangerous position.
Favours the left-footed Bale.
Emery stated today that he wanted his team to be really aggressive, but with good discipline and play with a high tempo and make sure they stay within the laws of the game. And that was a foolish challenge from Konoplyanka. Could be costly.
Bale and Kroos surveying the scene. Whipped in by Bale. Comfortable header away for Immobile. Gareth Bale with a huge throw. Rami not under enough pressure to cause him a problem. Sevilla are still missing Nico Pereira and Daniel Carrizo. Neither of those players, 2 central defenders, have played much football at all this season. As well as trying to accommodate a raft of new faces, Unai Emery certainly had plenty of injuries to contend with. Here's Bale. And there's going to be a yellow card here for Nacho.
I'm trying to argue it's his first attempt, but it's quite a cynical attempt, isn't it, to put a stop to an attack from Sevilla right in front of the referee. It's a yellow card offence, whether it's in the 4th minute or the 84th minute.
Nacho, who was Real Madrid's unlikely match winner in midweek, played most of his senior appearances as a central defender this season, but by trade he is a left back. Here's Bale. Ronaldo. Kroos. Danilo. And the header doesn't carry enough power from Bale.
They're looking good, Real Madrid. Moving the ball about swiftly when in possession. Facing an aggressive, motivated opponent. But Sevilla yet to have any of the ball.
Banega did well to emerge with possession out of that situation. First chance for Sevilla to threaten. Banega just couldn't gather in the pass. Isco. Mariano Ferreira stood his ground well there. Here's Nzonzi. Now Mariano Ferreira again, looking for the run of Immobile. Sergio Ramos nudged in the back quite clearly here. Big night for Ramos, of course, back at the club that brought him up as a youngster. Isco. Modric. Kroos. Isco. Nacho. Patient probing here from Real Madrid. Slipped to second in the table after Barcelona's win. Gap 3 points, although Real Madrid's goal difference is substantially superior, so a win here would take them back to the top. Konoplyanka. He's done well. He's just one touch too many there.
The two signs that Sevilla are going into the game. You can see they've been working on defensive shape during the week in training since the defeat against Manchester City. And we'll be hoping that this player, Konoplyanka, Vitola on the right flank as well, can work a little bit of magic to get the team up the pitch. Try and get some service into Immobile.
Rare start for Kiko Casilla. It's actually second successive start in the league. Here's Ronaldo. It's a lovely take. It's a perfectly weighted long ball there, and Ronaldo so frustrated he couldn't open the scoring here. Pepe delivered it.
You can see how bad the defensive line of Sevilla is there. Mariano Ferreira drops far too deep. Plays Ronaldo onside. Does get back to eventually put Ronaldo off and deny him a clear attempt at goal.
Toni Kroos for the corner. goes Ramos. Drops for Nacho! Oh my goodness, he's so unlucky there. He's got the smell of goals in his nostrils, hasn't he? What a strike.
It's a stunning strike. And had to check immediately to recognise that it was Nacho. Great technique. Real Madrid unlucky. Nacho really unlucky. So unfortunate there. It doesn't go off the inside of the post and will find its way into the goal.
Danilo. Bale. Nacho. Modric. Here's Bale. Deflection. Comfortable in the end for Sergio Rico.
It's an assured performance from Real Madrid and a spectacular effort there from Nacho. It's a nervous looking Sevilla, isn't it?
Yes, looking like a team that just had a couple of recent setbacks. Very positive opening 12 minutes for Rafa Benitez's team. Only unbeaten team in La Liga, Real Madrid. 7 wins, 3 draws, top scorers, conceded the fewest goals. Excellent start to the reign of Benitez. Modric. There's Nacho. Thought about another shot for a moment. Ronaldo. Kroos. Tremolinas caught by Danilo. The referee will want a word, but I'm not sure he's going to produce a card here.
Again, we say the attempt from Nacho. But, you know, Henry made the point that they played counter-attack football here against Barcelona, which earned them a victory. Looking at this game today, the amount of possession they're giving to Real Madrid, the amount of space they're affording Real Madrid, I'm not so sure it's going to succeed today.
Bale in a great crossing position here, just didn't get enough on it. Tremolinas. Konoplyanka. Modric. Real Madrid dominating in midfield. Modric, Kroos, Casemiro, seeing very little of Banega so far. And Zonzi and Kukoviak essentially holding players in their midfield. It's important that they get Banega involved as much as possible to be the creative element in the team. It looks only a matter of time before Real Madrid take the lead here.
Yep, there's no issue regarding players back behind the ball for Sevilla.
Just appealing, aren't they? As the ball seemed to strike the outstretched arm of Kukoviak.
The problem for Sevilla is that they've got bodies back behind the ball, no one's actually closing down, so no one's, at the moment, has laid a glove on Modric and Kroos in midfield. Kukoviak again with a bit of foul. Another set piece.
Modric with a free kick. Rico comes a long way and concedes the corner. Getting a good run in the side, the 22-year-old goalkeeper. Beto still injured. Good looking cross. Ronaldo just looked as if he was going to head towards goal there. It's just taken off his forehead in the nick of time. Now here is Banega. Loses out. Oh, referee's given the free kick to Sevilla. Maybe a little unfortunate on Casemiro. Here's Vitolo. One player who must be particularly pleased with his season so far, certainly getting a lot of minutes, Terry, is Casemiro.
Yeah, I think he's become a really important player for Real Madrid. It's going to be interesting to see when all the big players are back. I made the point before, I felt that Ancelotti at times fitted in the 11 biggest names into a formation, which often meant Kroos playing as the holding midfield player.
Real Madrid continuing to look really sharp here. And now Konoplyanka. Options left and right. Here's Banega. Asking too much of Immobile.
I agree with you, Kevin. I think Casemiro is a specialist in that position. Him being there does allow the likes of Modric and Toni Kroos to do what they do best. It is to display their talents and be creative.
Isco. Now Bale. Kroos for Modric. Once again, Real Madrid finding the space in which to work these moments of possession. Looking to conjure an opening is Modric. And blocked away by Nzonzi. Here's Danilo. Vitolo. Banega. Referee saw nothing wrong. Banega was appealing for a free kick. This is Gareth Bale. Immobile doing that job that Kevin Gamero does so well. Getting his chance, the Italian, in Gamero's injury absence. Banega just chipped away a little bit at the referee after not getting a free kick he thought should have gone his way. Toni Kroos. Isco. Well, Rafa Benitez will want to see something in terms of the scoreline with the dominance that Real Madrid have had for almost all of the opening 20 minutes. Nothing to show for it yet. I have to feel that Sevilla are going to plant at least one foot into this contest soon. Immobile denied an attempted goal by some alert Ramos defending. Just caught one there from Immobile.
I think Immobile's got every reason to go for that ball. Some occupational hazard as Ramos is clearing the ball to expect a challenge, and you do get bumps and scrapes from time to time. We saw another example there though, when Real Madrid had the ball. As soon as they lost it, we're neglecting to mention how hard they're working and how fast they're working to get it back. They're doing that better than Sevilla at the moment as well. Something we overlook in fantastic football teams, great individual players, is their ability and their desire to work hard as well.
Although Real Madrid got a win in the Champions League in midweek, they wouldn't have been too fussed about being outplayed in their home stadium, as they undoubtedly were by Paris Saint-Germain, who just lacked a ruthless streak to have picked up a really famous win. Certainly deserved it. This is Casemiro. Isco's ball in, finds only the side netting. Took a deflection though. Will be a corner. Isco will take. Spectacular effort, what a goal! On his return to the Ramos Sanchez Pizjuan, Sergio Ramos. Injured himself in the process, clutching his left shoulder, it would appear. But Real Madrid's dominance in the game finally bears fruit in terms of the scoreline.
It's a massive goal for Real Madrid, but this could be a serious problem. It's an issue that he's been suffering with for the majority of the season. When you've got a bad shoulder, perhaps it's not advisable to be in this type of spectacular finish, but it's given Real Madrid a fantastic, deserved lead. He's missed a lot of football this season through that shoulder injury. You can see he was in instant pain. It's fantastic technique. Immediately clutching his shoulder.
Rafa Varane going through his paces just in case there's a lasting problem here for Ramos. And a fully deserved goal for Real Madrid. Here's Vitolo. Mariano. Isco. Kroos. Now Bale. Taking them all on. Gareth Bale. Shooting position now. Sergio Rico equal to it. And everywhere you look around the park here, Real Madrid sharper, hungrier. Sevilla are going to have to wake up here because they could be out of this contest by half-time if this continues.
Being totally outplayed and outthought as well by Real Madrid. The two midfield players and Zonzi and Krikoviak had a problem. And just admiring Modric and Kroos. Once you do that, they can get the ball to those players and need to cut off the source of supply to the attacking players. Sevilla.
Konoplyanka. Banega. Vitolo, nice leave for Immobile. Now Mariano. Trying to work a shooting position, which never going to bend back enough. And that was better.
Good driving run from Gareth Bale. And a more than decent attempt at goal as well. Again, earlier, like when we saw Nacho hit the post, I thought it was going to be one of the bigger names. Likewise, we see that flash into the back of the goal. It seemed it might be Bale, Ronaldo, Toni Kroos, one of those. No, it's the big centre half. shouldn't be an issue for Sevilla in midfield. Banega plays against Casemiro, and Zonzi and Krokovic just occupy themselves against their opposite numbers.
No way through for Ronaldo.
There's a definite fear factor amongst the Sevilla team tonight. Hasn't been the best of starts in the league. Very disappointing start in all honesty.
Yes, at the moment, just sitting in mid-table. Even a win here tonight would only take them a couple of places up above Espanyol, and actually level on points with Deportivo La Coruña. But most of us were expecting them to be in and around the top 6 for most of this season. Here's Casemiro. A superb pass to pick out Danilo. There's the header from Bale. See how keen Gareth Bale is to be back.
They've coped admirably, haven't they, without the big names that have been missing. Still no Marcelo, Benzema, no Keylor Navas tonight, no Dani Carvajal. Bale and James Rodriguez back in the fold. Pepe. Important they get minutes tonight as well, with the international break coming up and then the game against Barcelona.
Mariano telegraphed his pass towards Banega, picked out easily by Nacho. Here's Modric, given away. It's just about the first misplaced Real Madrid pass. And Zonzi. Tremolinas. Good ball in! Oh! He's so close there, Immobile. Maybe just a touch in front of him. And had there not been, I think the Italian is scoring.
He's actually been a little bit of a menace, hasn't he, to the Real Madrid defence. There's a touch there from Pepe. And the next touch comes off the chest of Ramos. It's a great ball in by Tremolinas. Not too many in there for him to aim for.
Ramos did actually well to get the final touch and just angle his body to make sure he didn't score at this end of the ground. Having put Real Madrid in front with that spectacular overhead kick. And now heading firmly away. Here's Mariano. Ever Banega. Konoplyanka. Digs out a decent cross, the Ukrainian. It's Modric to safety. Just one or two fleeting signs that Sevilla finally had enough of the Real Madrid dominance in the first quarter or so of this game. Mariano. Nacho. Ramos just trying to see if he's carrying that shoulder at all, but seems to be moving all right. Ronaldo frustrated he couldn't take that one onto his right foot, otherwise there might have been an opening.
I'd assume it's one of those that you can't afford to take a risk with. It's appearing to be a chronic problem for him this season.
International weekend coming up, and then it's the Clásico, first of the season. Certainly Real Madrid will want Ramos for that. Here's Modric. And now Bale. Comfortable enough for Sergio Rico. Good height for the goalkeeper. But on target from Bale.
It's comfortable enough for Gareth Bale as well, wasn't it? Just to take the touch, knock it out of his feet, strike at goal. And Zonzi is miles away from getting near the tempo of this game at the moment.
Well, no risk, Terry, with Ramos. He is going to come off to be replaced by Varane. That will happen shortly. Just listen to a hot reception for Sergio Ramos. We used to idolise him here. Not too big a fan club, one or two maybe, but not many. 50 appearances for Sevilla before he left for Real Madrid 10 years ago now. It's his goal that has Real Madrid in front.
See the strapping underneath his jersey there that he showed. But with a spectacular goal. Absolutely fantastic from Sergio Ramos.
Might well rule him out of the friendly against England next Friday in Alicante. Here's Tremolinas, who produced that excellent cross which nearly allowed Gamero to equalise. Rather Immobile. Italian's foul on Nacho. But that is a chronic problem for Ramos. Real Madrid seemingly yet to get to the bottom of that one.
Certainly didn't stop him, didn't go through his mind, did it? Not to attempt a spectacular overhead kick.
Isco. Bale, really good offer from the Welshman. Danilo. Now Banega. Sevilla have already beaten Barcelona here at the Ramon Sanchez Pizjuan this season. Somewhat fortunate victory. Real Madrid hit the woodwork 4 times on the night, but lost 2-1. Sevilla looking to become the first team to beat Real Madrid this season in La Liga, in any competition. This is Mariano. And Casemiro. Banega. Mariano looking for the run of Immobile. Less than convincing from Casilla. Tremolinas earning Sevilla their latest corner.
He's been good attacking on the left flank, Tremolinas. Appealed for a handball against Real Madrid, and Immobile appealed for a foul.
Opportunity to get Rami and Andrioli forward. And goes Krychowiak. His eyes would have lit up there, Grzegorz Krychowiak. He thought that corner had his name written all over it. There's just enough pressure from Nacho. He stayed down injured here, but Krychowiak looked favoured, didn't he?
Yeah, this type of defender we've become accustomed to now, though, from Nacho, who throws his head into things and does all the basics well. Just does enough there. Krychowiak clearly catches the back of Nacho's head.
Another Sevilla corner, and in! What a great finish from Immobile! A rare start for the Italian due to the injury to Kevin Gamero, and he takes that chance supremely well. Sevilla won, Real Madrid won.
That's what the Sevilla fans want. They want to see their team on the front foot. More crosses going into the box, a threat from set pieces. And he's worked so hard in the first 35 minutes of the game. Very little service, very little support. He was so sharp when it comes to him at the end, at the far post. It's a wicked angle, a really acute angle. Nacho should possibly be there to cover that post. As Immobile turns and flashes it goalwards. Goes into the back of the goal. It's an undeserved equaliser for Sevilla. But their frame of mind has definitely changed. Their approach has definitely changed after going behind.
His first goal for Sevilla on a big stage. Yellow card for taking his shirt off during the celebration. But his delight obvious. Absolutely what Sevilla needed at that point of the game. Is Immobile got a free kick here? No.
I thought it should have been. He's been terrific so far, hasn't he? He looks like he's got points to prove. A tough time at Dortmund. Came to Sevilla on loan. After Bakker had gone, thinking he was going to contend with Kevin Gamero, and Llorente signed. He hasn't had much playing time. Looking at his mood tonight, though. Looks as if he wants to prove a point to Unai Emery.
Sevilla's first attempt on target. The noise incredible around the Ramon Sanchez Pizjuan now. Here's Mariano. Out of the reach of Banega. It's a sloppy pass. Toni Kroos gets a free kick.
They have to play with emotion, Sevilla, don't they? This support demands it. When they play so rigid and the way that they did in that first 30 minutes, it doesn't suit them. When they play with passion and emotion, the crowd get behind it, and they look a far better team for doing it.
Offside. Let's just point you in the direction shortly of what you can see, all things La Liga. The goals from the weekend, Monday 10 o'clock, Sky Sports 2. Magazine programme La Liga World, Tuesday at 10, and of course you won't want to miss the first Clásico of the season at the Bernabeu, 21st of November, 5 o'clock, our build-up, Sky Sports 2. If Real Madrid do win here tonight, the big two in Spain, they'll be level on points going into that Clásico. Vitolo needs to be careful here. Extricated himself. Yes, just. This is much better from Sevilla. Higher tempo. Now we're seeing their passion. And Immobile! Oh, what a chance to put the home side in front. Just not getting a sure enough touch when it looked likely he would do.
Well, if Konoplyanka gets a touch initially, Kevin, there's a slight deflection. Time for him to react. Tremolinas has been superb down the left flank. Konoplyanka takes up a really good position with the fullback pushing on. He can get inside. There's two of them in the box for Sevilla then.
Toni Kroos. Casemiro. Bale. Finding Nacho. Should be Sergio Rico's. Gains the free kick following the attentions of Gareth Bale.
That's a clear foul from Gareth Bale. It must be a clear foul if I'm sticking up for the goalkeeper.
Absolutely.
I was primed, ready to say that there was nothing there, but
I know you were. Well, a two-way contest is broken out here now at the Ramon Sanchez Pizjuan. Sevilla hadn't turned up for the first 20 minutes or so. Full credit to Real Madrid, who most certainly did get out of the blocks quickly.
It was unfortunate not to be more than the one goal ahead, couldn't it, Real Madrid?
This is a contest that very rarely fails to infuse. It's Mariano. Good position here. Wouldn't drop for Banega. Ronaldo. Space now for Isco. Bale. Ronaldo didn't see Krikoviak.
Look how fast and hard Real Madrid are working though to try and win it back. Sevilla are finding it a lot more difficult to play their way out into midfield.
And they accomplish it in the end. Here's Tremolinas. Referee applying advantage, and Vitolo. Very important interception there. I think it was Luka Modric who got the important foot in. Now Isco. Play switches from one end to the other. Bale. Kroos. Casemiro. Well, it's a cracking game. Absolutely brilliant atmosphere. And the game is matching what the fans are producing.
So the foul by Pepe and Konoplyanka, good referee. On the back heel, Tremolinas with the attempt at goal, but example of the hard-working midfield play of Luka Modric. Casemiro eventually with the long-range effort that wasn't far off the target. The turnaround in performance from Sevilla is incredible. Just weren't in the game for 30 minutes. They were giving away silly fouls in wide positions. They weren't competing in midfield. The centre-backs were allowing the Bale and Ronaldo easy possession, allowing them to get turned easily. And all of a sudden they've found the performance.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Kroos. Modric. Isco. Isco's cross. Tremolinas is there. Modric. Danilo around the back. No pressure whatsoever on that Sevilla defence. Into first half stoppage time, just 1 minute of it. Kroos finding Isco. Drives at Mariano Ferreira. And Isco ricochets away off Adil Rami. Maybe just time for Real Madrid here to take this corner.
Good pace from Isco. Good skill as well. Shots creeping towards the far post.
It's the last play of the half. Kroos for the corner. And the referee, Senor Gonzalez, blows for half-time. The pitch of this contest, Sevilla reacted to the terrific backing from their home support. And as Terry pointed out in first-half commentary, looked an awful lot better for that. And they play with energy and zest. It can be a difficult team to stop here. So all to play for in the second half. And here's Konoplyanka. He struck it sweetly enough, but not quite the direction.
I knew exactly what he was doing. He tries to wrap his foot around this and bend it into that top corner. Look at his reaction. He feels he fouled himself there. He's got the ability to do that.
Kroos' foul on Banega. Interesting to see from a tactical point of view what Rafa Benitez is going to do about Benoit Tremolinas and those forceful runs from the left-back position. Caused Danilo in particular down the right side of the Real Madrid defence numerous problems. Very difficult to engineer a straight free kick like that. Needed to work an angle, Banega. No changes in personnel other than the one enforced upon Real Madrid in the first half. Rafa Benitez will be calling upon another fast start to the second half. Casemiro. Modric. Gareth Bale. Real Madrid with over 60% possession in the first half. Tremolinas biting back at Isco effectively. This is Krychowiak. Mariano getting a start at right back for Koke. Had an unfortunate time in midweek against Manchester City. Vitolo. Vitolo, nice turn away from Varane. Can he cut it back? Banega! Blocked by Pepe. Here's Krychowiak. Sevilla starting on the front foot in the second half. Banega, will he get to that? Yes, he will, but straight into the grateful gloves of Casilla.
Getting the right flank in sync now in the second half, Sevilla. And a good attacking play came down the left flank in the first half. Konoplyanka and Tremolinas. Didn't see an awful lot of Vitolo in that first 45 minutes, but a glimpse there of the talent, the ability that he's got.
Kroos finding Isco. Danilo. Fullback continues his run. It's at the feet of Gareth Bale. Comfortable field for Rico.
Good jink inside there from Vitolo. This was a good chance. I think eventually ends up with a really important block from Pepe to block the shot from Banega.
Space here now for Banega. Mariano shapes that in towards Immobile. Between them, Varane and Pepe do enough. Luka Modric. Casemiro. Bale. Isco. Only Ronaldo in a challenging scoring position. Bale now at the far post, won't reach Ronaldo.
Everybody back for Sevilla. It'll be hard for them to clear their lines and get themselves up the pitch. Again, they're inviting on pressure from Real Madrid.
Modric. Kroos. A snapshot from the German. Worth taking on.
So many players back behind the ball for Sevilla. It's still surprising why Toni Kroos is able to just find a little pocket of space, have a touch, and flash an attempt goalwards.
Sevilla still with it. Just that one attempt on target, which counted for Ciro Immobile. Here's Konoplyanka. Mariano Ferreira. This is Konoplyanka. Got the angle now. 5 goals in all competitions in his first season in Spain for Yeben Konoplyanka.
New to La Liga and looks a good watch. Looks a good fit for Sevilla as well. Finding his feet in a new league.
Says it's his dream one day to play for Barcelona. That was his reason for coming to La Liga. Overtures from England's Premier League for Konoplyanka. Might be slightly difficult to get into that Barcelona front line just at the moment. Might have to be patient, Konoplyanka. Two more goals for Neymar today, another for Luis Suarez. Between them, they've scored all of Barcelona's last 20 goals in the absence of Messi. Will Messi be in the squad for the Clásico? You'll be with us, I have no doubt, on November 21st. Here's Danilo. Kroos. Modric. Isco. Now Bale.
reverting back to type, aren't they, Sevilla? So why they performed so badly in the first 30 minutes in the first half, and adopting the same tactics again. Cheers and whistles from the crowd as Real Madrid are playing keep ball. And you know, it's really, you play 10 against 10 in one half of the football pitch and still get the space that Real Madrid are finding, then something is wrong.
It's incumbent in particular on Krychowiak and on Zonzi to engage in their defensive midfield roles. Perhaps playing a little bit too deep. Immobile will be offside here if it comes in. Didn't. Thought he certainly ran into an offside position in by Zonzi. Here is Immobile. Finding an ability, though, Ciro Immobile in those Sevilla attacks to find some good positions in that Real Madrid box. Ronaldo trying to add to his outstanding goal-scoring record against Sevilla.
It's a good chance for Real Madrid. Plenty of space on the counter-attack. Sevilla did venture forward, and Zonzi was the player in the wide right position. So midfield was vacated.
The man who caused quite a lot of problems, Tremolinas, in the first half, taking the corner. It's given way to the opposite full-back. It's been mostly Sevilla attacks down the right in this second period. Casemiro. Isco. There are these spaces again. That's better. Krychowiak getting a foot on that. And Immobile foul by Isco.
That's what you have to do with Krychowiak. Get back in position if that's the tactical system being employed, but you have to go and close down. You still have when the ball gets into a certain area of the field. You can't just keep standing and admiring it. At times, Real Madrid are just able to stroll forward unopposed to the final third. And I think with the players they've got a fair chance of breaking you down. I'm surprised that Unai Emery used the Barcelona game as an example of that's how they played in that game, and it saw them successful. But I guess he's hoping that Real Madrid are going to strike the woodwork 4 times in this game as well.
And Zonzi, and it's now Tremolinas offering the width. Konoplyanka. Steven Zonzi in place. Not used on this occasion. Here's Mariano. Not sure too many inside this stadium were expecting that to hit the back of the net. Mariano Ferreira.
Pretty solid though, isn't he? He's defended well in one against one situations, especially the 1 against 1 with Ronaldo in the first half in the 18-yard box, and was able to steal the ball away.
Venegas cross, and Immobile colliding into Danilo.
He's got to be careful. He picked up the silly booking, didn't he, for taking his shirt off. And he's a player that likes to put himself about. He's tenacious. A little nudge on the back of Danilo there. He's grateful for the little nudge. And if we're approaching a time where they're looking at Gareth Bale, maybe just playing an hour. and he's come back from injury.
That's why Hesse has been out warming up. On Zonzi. Tremolinas. Konoplyanka glides across the surface, and a lovely 1-2 with Immobile, and there's a goal! Eva Banega drives Sevilla into the lead. A superb move. Konoplyanka at the heart of it, and Sevilla hit the front.
They've been critical of Sevilla giving Kroos and Modric and Bale time and space on the ball. Real Madrid likewise. They can't afford to ignore Konoplyanka. They have to get tight because he has wonderful ability. It's great to see him run with the ball, taking on defenders. Banega has been given the luxury of playing in that deeper striker's role. You see that all give and go there with Immobile. Konoplyanka driving towards goal, being adventurous, taking the Real Madrid defence on. And at the end of it, he has a presence of mind to cut it back. Doesn't go for goal, unselfish play. Banega on hand to get between the Real Madrid defenders for the tap-in.
La Liga's best defence so far this season, breached again. On the occasion of Eva Banega's 200th La Liga appearance. Might just have scored a winning goal here. Well, now Real Madrid's unbeaten record very much on the line. Time for him to step up. Certainly for James Rodriguez shortly.
Change of plan maybe from Rafa Benitez. We saw Hesse warming up.
Kroos. Casemiro. Gareth Bale harried by Krychowiak. Polish international now doing what he does best.
He's a good player, isn't he? No contract at Sevilla. Should have increased the buyout clause that he had upon him.
Isco making way for James, whose appearances this season have been curtailed due to injury. And Toni Kroos for the free kick. And Varane unable to head goalwards. Something to protect for Sevilla now. Lovely 1-2 with Immobile and Konoplyanka with a lovely cutback.
He's becoming a huge favourite in this stadium, isn't he, Konoplyanka? Look at the players that have been huge favourites in recent years as well. You can understand why they love a fast winger, a winger that can beat defenders.
Well, you can understand, Terry, why he had so many suitors, the Ukraine international.
It took a while, you know, for him to find the club. It was widely known it was going to be available.
He was linked with plenty. And it was Sevilla who took the plunge, and looks good business.
And a Bosman.
Put two verys in front of good. Kroos, a long way out, needed helping on its way from Sergio Rico's right hand. And Sanchez Pizjuan is noiseless as it's been all night now. Away by Immobile.
He's just picked the ball up. He feels it's flat, but I'm not sure how the referee's going to apply the law here. He's certainly not a yellow card, let's be honest, the Sevilla players. They might have claims for a free kick.
Looks like the referee is calling for another ball. Don't often see that, do you? James Rodriguez seemingly spotting a problem with the ball. The referee, I think, eventually agreed with him. Called for one from the ball boy on that far side. There was no stoppage in play there. By the letter of the law, could the referee have yellow carded him for that?
If there ever was an intentional handball, picking it up on a 50-50 tackle, I think.
Well, there was no card for James. And here's Modric, drives Real Madrid forward. Ronaldo making a good angle for the pass. Here's James. And Ronaldo didn't get hold of it. He would have backed himself to have done better.
Yeah, and they do need him to come on strong in this game. It's certainly not a must-win game for Real Madrid. You don't get that in week 11. It's a game they would look to take something out. They knew it was going to be a tough game. It was far too easy in the first third of the match. And there's still plenty of time for Real Madrid to do something about the scoreline. They need their big hitters firing on all cylinders now.
Here's Bale.
And they've got a few big hitters, by the way, haven't they? Bale, Ronaldo, James.
Casemiro looking for Ronaldo. Fernandinho took that right out of the hands initially of Sergio Rico, and it nearly dropped for Cristiano Ronaldo.
I don't think the goalkeeper actually says anything.
It's Ronaldo again. And he's starting to see more and more sights of that Sevilla goal. Kukoviak looks like he might have a problem here.
And he's certainly ventured into the midfield, isn't he? There's a couple of mistakes from Sergio Rico. Still not totally confident about this young goalkeeper. Yes, he is young, and he's learning his trade. Selected by Del Bosque again as the third goalkeeper in the Spanish squad, but a mistake where he didn't communicate properly with Tremolinas. His team are winning 2-1. There's no rush. Certainly don't give Real Madrid an easy opportunity and give them the ball back straight away in a dangerous position. Amount of shots there, Real Madrid. 20 shots. Do have a few more on target. I think Llorente going to replace Immobile, who was suffering with cramp.
It's a foul by Vitolo. Be important for Vitolo if Immobile goes off to be more of the outlet for balls into the channel. It's not a job that Llorente would do much. Here's Bale. Andrioli trying to get to him, and no takers at the far post for Real Madrid. Gareth Bale did very well to get across in there under pressure from Andrioli. And not a game you can take your eyes off for a second.
No, they need this break to make the change, slow the game down, get a breather. Sevilla all over the place at the moment. They're trying the touch there, does go out of play.
Rousing send-off for Ciro Immobile, who's taken his opportunity owing to the injury to Kevin Gamero to really impress tonight on a big stage. That's his first goal for Sevilla.
Pleased for him. Been a tough couple of seasons for him.
Former Athletic Bilbao man, Fernando Llorente. Fresh legs now to the home side's cause. Bale just eased out of that by Rami. "20 minutes to go. And from Sevilla's point of view, I don't think they really want to sit on a 2-1 lead and invite Real Madrid forward too much. Might not have too many options. Here's Bale. And the shots are raining in on Sergio Rico's goal, and well, the law of averages, one of them could go in soon. Finding some openings.
And again, they failed to hit the target. At least, at the very least, start making the goalkeeper make some saves. Bale does well there. Cuts it back. Only Ronaldo in the box.
Konoplyanka. Little buzz around the Ramon Sanchez Pizjuan as the Ukrainian does well again here. And it's Mariano. That was an important intervention from Varane. We've got past Kiko Casilla. Mariano again. Lovely take from Bale. James. Gareth Bale again. And eased out of it. Andrioli in particular. There was covering behind too from Krikoviak.
It's almost a half-hearted attempt. Puts the brakes on Mariano Ferreira with the attempt at goal. Should have full-blooded, gone with the laces, all or nothing. And cleared by Varane. It's end-to-end stuff. It's great to watch now, isn't it?
Fabulous.
Just what we were hoping for. End-to-end football, great atmosphere.
Danilo. James Rodriguez. Played short to Kroos. Real Madrid managed to retain possession. Here's James again. Modric. Modric with the latest shot. Pound away for the corner by Rico. Pressure building.
Yep, the shot total racking up for Real Madrid. That one was on target.
Gareth Bale's corner. The header! Wow, what a save! Sergio Rico. Wonderful reactions to keep out the Casemiro header.
Well, I was critical of the young goalkeeper a little while ago about his decision-making, but no doubt in his ability when it comes to shot-stopping. This is right out of the top drawer.
All his body weight, Terry, on the other side. Look.
And it's a clean take as well. If he spills it there, if it gets away from him, it's a tap-in for a Real Madrid player.
Here's Nzonzi. Tremolinas. Sevilla looking for some breathing space for the third. Konoplyanka. Oh, it's beautifully worked again. Banega for Tremolinas. And now Mariano. And the header from Llorente! Daylight! So nearly 2-2 at the other end, but for a quite magnificent save from Sergio Rico. And now, freshly off the bench, doing a job for Unai Emery. Sending this crowd at the Ramon Sanchez Pizjuan wild. Sevilla 3-1 ahead. Lovely move.
Yep, Tremolinas was onside. Makes the wrong choice there. The opposite fullback, Mariano, still keeps it in play. He knows the right thing now, different option to Immobile. He knows he can clip it up, get it up in the air. And there's few better, in La Liga. It's on a plate for Fernando Llorente, he's not going to miss that. Gets in between defenders, always had the technique. And he gets the power to slam it past Kiko Casilla.
15 minutes for Real Madrid to save their unbeaten record this season. Sevilla getting ready to bring on the Danish international midfielder Michael Krumdeli. I was talking earlier about Real Madrid's Champions League game in midweek and the fact that Paris Saint-Germain weren't ruthless enough with the chances they had to beat Real Madrid, which they fully deserved to do. But Sevilla have certainly been ruthless. 3 attempts, 3 goals.
It was a lovely build-up to that goal as well. Sort of replay of the final couple of passes.
Driving run here from Krychowiak. Sevilla in the mood for a fourth, which would certainly kill the contest. Away by Casilla. It's been a strange sort of performance from Sevilla, in compartments if you like, in the 76 minutes we've seen so far, at their intense best on occasions and off the pace at other times. Here's Konoplyanka. Tremolinas in support. Konoplyanka, look at the space he has here. Danilo, not sure which way he's going. Good save, Casilla, Banega! And Casilla with a follow-up stop. Might just have been hitting the post or going wide, but the goalkeeper couldn't be sure. Corner Sevilla.
That's all Konoplyanka, isn't it? Kennedy's with the first effort. Banega with a follow-up. Konoplyanka is really enjoying playing against Danilo. 30 million euros for the fullback. I think Carvajal's far better.
Faces the Real Madrid supporters tell the story here. All the momentum with Sevilla.
Sounds a strange performance from Sevilla. It's been a strange performance from Real Madrid. They were dominant. The first goal has really knocked the stuffing out of them. They started the second half, the better team, but at the moment it looks like Sevilla are going to go on and get more.
Konoplyanka's corner. Oh, what a good header that was by Nacho. Coming under pressure there from Krychowiak.
It's a great header from Nacho. He knows he's going to be under pressure. He knows that Krychowiak throws everything at it.
Toni Kroos making way now for Hesse. Been getting a lot of playing time recently. Hesse dropped to the bench tonight for the return of Bale. Pass is short. Chance to open up Real Madrid again here. Vitolo was just trying to engineer some contact with Varane, who was calm.
Didn't fancy his chances in the race there, did he, Vitolo?
Who would?
No.
Here's James. The tools are in the box for Real Madrid to still get something from this game. They have time. And the big names are going to have to put their heads above the parapet here.
Upper body strength. It's why footballers spend a considerable amount of time in the gym. If it's not allowed to put it to use, then what was the point? There's nothing wrong with that from Varane.
Rigours of midweek Champions League football take its toll, particularly on Real Madrid now from both a physical and mental point of view. That Llorente header It makes it a very tall task indeed now to recover from this.
Just tidy header technically from Llorente. Tucked his head down, got his neck onto his chest and made sure he got over it and placed it correctly.
Oh, great ball from Mariano. Pepe with the clearance. Konoplyanka had the freedom of the penalty area there if the ball had been cut back to him.
I think it was a wrong choice of ball, I agree with you. Konoplyanka was an easy rolling to the back of the net for him.
Hesse. James. Well, some extra shooting practice on the training ground is in order. Lovely weighted pass that from Mariano.
It's the harder pass, isn't it, to try and find Llorente. It was an easy find for the big centre forward and easy for him to knock it past Casilla.
Oh, what a fillip to the Sevilla season this will be, struggling to emerge from their Champions League group. Only 2 games left to save their skins there. Must win in the 5th of 6 group games in Germany against Borussia Mönchengladbach. But on the cusp of recording home wins this season against both Barcelona and Real Madrid.
This game has summed up their season so far, hasn't it? It's to and fro from a dire performance to an unbelievable performance, all in the space of 90 minutes. It was to and fro. At the moment, they're in fine form.
10 points worse off than at this stage last season. At one stage, after no wins in the opening 5 games, Sevilla were bottom of the table. Now about to head into the top half for the first time this season.
It took them to week 6 to win their first game, and they didn't have a tough fixture list at the start of the season.
Here's Mariano. Krondeli. Vitolo. No need for Sevilla to force the issue anymore. Going to bring a fresh defender in for the final few minutes. Kolodjijak stripped and ready on the touchline. Krondeli. Olays. A ring around the Ramon Sanchez Pizjuan. Here's the excellent Konoplyanka. And you're right, Terry, what a favourite he's made himself already here. Just get that, one of those players you get a little buzz about whenever he gets the ball. You expect something to happen. Forceful running from Hesse. And there's the redoubtable figure of Grzegorz Krychowiak again.
They've got good players over here, and it's just a question of Unai Emery trying to settle down with a rotation system. In the Champions League football, the league campaign. Big squad, he managed to handle it well last season.
Andrioli making way for Kolodjijak. Straight swap at the heart of the Sevilla defence. Llorente pushing down nicely for Konoplyanka. Krondeli for Tremolinas. Heading for the final 5 minutes. Sevilla very much in control now. Tremolinas.
Yeah, the front two for Real Madrid are not working as a pair to close down at all. And the changes that Rafa Benitez has made, it's only Modric and Casemiro in the centre of midfield, and Sevilla are comfortably able to keep possession now, knock the ball around, keep the ball away from Real Madrid.
Been a huge difference in this match what Sevilla have had out of their two fullbacks as opposed to Danilo and Nacho for Real Madrid. Always been willing to join in the attacks. But one goal would give us a barnstorming finish if Real Madrid score next. Hesse. Not been very many occasions at all for the Real Madrid fans to look glum this season. But their unbeaten record, the only one left in La Liga. There's 4 minutes per stoppage time away from being ended. Modric was ambitious. Here's Hesse. Bale. Ronaldo can't find a way through. Defended well by Adil Rami. Here's Konoplyanka. Don't forget, on Monday night you will be able to see all the goals from this weekend in La Liga. Magazine programme, all things Primera Division, Tuesday at 10. On November the 21st, date for the diary, if it's not already in there, it should be first Classico of the season. Build up from 5, Sky Sports 2. Real Madrid and Barcelona almost certainly now going to be level on 27 points. Real Madrid will remain top by virtue of a better goal difference. That might be narrowing a little bit now, but certainly 27 points each. It couldn't be better poised, could it? I think we can say with a certain amount of certainty now, Terry, this game won for Sevilla.
Yeah, I think what we're seeing now is a really good season warming up throughout the league. Sevilla had been suffering but shown their potential tonight. Some really good teams this season in this league. There's going to be lots of games where the big teams can drop points.
Just the body language now says the game is up. Real Madrid forced to be shooting from a ridiculous range here. There's Vitolo. There was a nervousness around this stadium in the opening half an hour. Real Madrid were completely dominant. Deserved to have been more than 1-0 up through that spectacular overhead kick from Sergio Ramos. But Ciro Immobile's equaliser galvanised Sevilla, and they've gone on to really impress in the second half. Konoplyanka in the starring role. Here he is again. Tremolinas. Konoplyanka. Just not got enough backspin on that to trouble Varane. Tiptoed into the 90th minute. Hesse. Strange header by Kalejdziak.
Lucky header. He's going in that direction back to his goalkeeper.
I mean, clearly, Rafa Benitez isn't going to be happy about this defeat, Terry, but as I said, they weren't very good against Paris Saint-Germain, but got the victory in midweek. You saw them against Las Palmas last time in La Liga at the Bernabeu, so even though they've been getting some wins prior to tonight, it's not all been plain sailing for him, has it?
Yeah, and it's been interesting, the fact that they've managed to keep so many clean sheets and not concede too many goals, but a lot of that has been down to the fact the goalkeeper, Keylor Navas, has been playing out of his skin.
Here's Vitolo looking to put the gloss on it now.
They've still been conceding so many attempts at goal every game. Just the goalkeeper's been keeping them out, but in fairness to Rafa Benitez, they've a huge injury list to have dealt with in the last month or so in particular. Almost until tonight, it's gone so well.
Almost one of the 3 extra minutes gone. Bale in bravely. Steven Nzonzi, part of a Sevilla squad, the former Stoke City player, with home wins against Barcelona and Real Madrid this season. Maybe the platform now for a Sevilla surge up the table. Next game is away at Real Sociedad. Been a lot of speculation about David Moyes' future at Real Sociedad. No definitive news out of the Anoeta Stadium yet. Sevilla fans just loving this. Tapas bars around the stadium will be busy tonight. Modric into the final minute. Comfortably away by Nzonzi. Final thoughts, Terry?
It's just been a fantastic game. We haven't finished yet.
A late goal for James Rodriguez, but surely too late.
That's what Real Madrid have been doing all night, taking attempts at goal. They've had so many attempts. A lot have been off target. That one's a brilliant finish, brilliant strike. Gareth Bale goes up for the header.
It did strike the hand of Tremolinas, but he's so close to that, he can't get out of the way.
I'm not sure where else he's expected to put his arms either. The good skill from James.
And the referee, Senor Gonzalez, has blown for full time. James Rodriguez's late shot, far too late for Real Madrid, who certainly had their moments tonight, but Sevilla had just a few more in a pulsating match. It promised to be the game of the weekend. The last of the weekend has fully lived up to its billing. Final score, the Ramon Sanchez Pizjuan. Real Madrid's unbeaten league record goes Sevilla 3, Real Madrid 2.
Then after that result, let's take a look at the table, and there you see Sevilla finally up into that top half of the table. First time this season we've seen them up there in that top half of the table. As you can see, Real Madrid right now in second, 3 points.